$1 million. What an incredible, alluring, powerful, attractive number. It's a number that has basically captured the imagination of millions upon millions of entrepreneurs. People have always wanted to be a millionaire. People have always wanted to make $1 million. If you're a coach, you're a consultant, how can you do it? Welcome to another exciting episode of the podcast, The Thought Leader Revolution. I am your host, Nicky, and this is another exciting Thought Leader Nugget. And let me tell you, today's Thought Leader Nugget is an exciting one for me because I mapped it out today with my legendary coach, friend, mentor, and brother from another mother, the one and only Mark Von Muser. And today's Thought Leader Nugget is about the roadmap to $1 million. What an incredible, alluring, powerful, attractive number. It's a number that has basically captured the imagination of millions upon millions of entrepreneurs. People have always wanted to be a millionaire. People have always wanted to make $1 million. And making $1 million in a single year is a captivating, powerful, shimmering goal. But how can you do it? If you're a coach, you're a consultant, how can you do it? Well, there's a few things you need to make sure that you get straight for this to happen. First and foremost, you've got to have your message dialed in, tuned up, so it's powerful and it has an impact out there. Most people have an impotent message. Impotence ain't no good in the bedroom, and it sure as hell sucks when it comes to your messaging. You gotta have a powerful, strong, raging message. Secondly, you've got to have the goods. If you're gonna make $1 million a year as a coach or a consultant, you've got to have the goods. You've got to be able to deliver a result. You've got to be able to solve a problem. You've got to be all steak, man, and not just sizzle. Because sizzle looks and sounds good, but it don't taste good. Okay? And you've got to have the goods and be all steak and not just sizzle. Super important. Thirdly, to be on that road to $1 million a year, you have got to be positioned as an expert, as the go-to authority in your space. And the establishment of yourself as the go-to authority in your space is critical for you to take advantage of the roadmap to $1 million. You've got to do it. The more powerful your expert positioning is, your positioning as the go-to authority, your positioning as the thought leader in your space, the more awesomely powerful it is, the more you're going to feel like you've got the goods, and you're going to come across authentically, powerfully. You're going to be able to convert more people to work with you. This is critical. Your conversions are low if your authority positioning is low, and your conversions are high if your authority positioning is high. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. There is no other way for this to work. You've got to see this. If you're not seen as the go-to expert in your space, you will never make $1 million a year. Never, ever, ever. This is key. This is critical. You've got to do it. And it's having this powerful thought leader positioning that allows you to be congruent and aligned in your value to the marketplace. And when you're congruent and aligned in your value to the marketplace, you're going to attract more people to yourself. You're going to attract more business. When your positioning is as impotent as your messaging, that's going to kill your marketing efforts. It's going to kill your conversions. So for you to be able to supercharge your marketing, supercharge your conversion, have some raging Cajun type conversion versus impotent messaging and impotent conversions. You've got to be somebody who's really got your message dialed in, your thought leader positioning dialed in, and you've got to have a congruent, aligned sense of your own value. Because when you do that, you'll attract more people and you'll be able to charge more. And it's important for you to charge what you're worth and not have impotent pricing. So, what makes this possible for you is the following: strong, raging Cajun messaging, a messaging that has an impact in the marketplace, being able to have authority positioning. So you're positioned as the go-to expert in your space. Super, super important. This expert positioning, this authority positioning will have you be seen and established as the go-to authority, as the go-to thought leader in your space. Super important. And you've got to have congruence, alignment with your value, with what you have to offer. When all of these three elements are in place, your ability to have powerful marketing, standing tall and erect, is going to be unprecedented in the history of you. And that powerful, aligned sense of who you are will allow you to convert people into customers like nobody's business. Super, super, super important. Super important. I trust that this episode has woken up in you a raging fire, a raging desire, a raging lust to get your strength, your power in the marketplace out there so the people are attracted to you and they want to be with you as their coach, as their consultant. And when this happens, you're well on your way to $1 million. This is the roadmap to it. Baloo out.
This episode has been brought to you by eCircleAcademy.com, the proven system to add 6 to 7 figures a year to your thought leader practice.